Solo na sleep you dey sleep so?
No Bobs, I dey enjoy Magic TV.
But you know wetin but Magic TV? The one thing wey me glad for. They say that they do live program them. Then they do live streaming, live shows, live coverage, obituary, adverts. Then they do Zoom for them party, meeting. It like you get funeral service. Then ready for Zoom and for you. And always me don't hear so about Magic TV. It's like they come for help people them.
Well, this kind of batinia. How about the couple?
But what me know, I understand say Magic TV reasonable for anything where you want do. You go feel say na radio you dey go for go do am. But na Magic TV, outside people and go see all thing na dey you dey do am.
Well, this Italic them come with the magic box for we.
But one good thing about Magic TV, if you dey na you host, you get public notice, you get obituaries, you get any announcements where you want do, just call 032 138 138. Then they can collect them and give you prize.
Magic TV, Usai, reality, they meet fantasy.
Feel more, see more.
Fambul Kushe and welcome to the midday segment of the Magic Newspaper Review. And a program where we can take you to everything where they happen to us, the newspapers and where they circulate within the streets of Freetown and Sierra Leone as a whole. Now 1 hour program we can give you for analyze every newspaper. We'll get some with Dex for 1 hour. We make sure so you get details of everything that the newspaper and anything what they say or everything what they say not to magic writer. Now waiting the newspaper writers and say they will analyze for una so now go get a kind of knowledge of that and know say this and this then be the national newspaper. Just like every other day I can get one of my brightest journalists in a salon. You know, very soon you go they say I'm not every media in a salon because people are actually needing attention for analyze because I enjoy way they analyze here. And not a new face now, Magic Television, they can introduce yourself, sir.
Edward Nyake Toure. Good afternoon, viewers.
That's my Edward Nyake Toure. We analyst for today, the midday show of Magic Newspaper Review. Let's not waste my time too much. We take the headlines them of the 3 newspapers they will get here today. Where the first one at Daybreak, the second one at the Calabash newspaper, and the third one at the Daily Mail newspaper. The Daybreak newspaper say panic grips SLPP. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura and emerging new face to revoke with salon politics. We take the Calabash newspaper. PPRC gadget APC final internal election rules set 14th day publication period. Orange SL welcome Acha Tayori, okay, Acha Toure as their new chief. Any Toure was in the member Tayori. President Biya and First Lady join Lebanese community to let Tala Sele Fawa, okay, who can call Junobio because the Junobio name more famous. This Lebanese name people are not too sabian. TVS motorcycle dominates Sierra Leone roads as Shalima Trading expand access to affordable transport. Professor Ezekiel K. Darami Lako unveils 2026 public engagement agenda focus on mindset change. I think I love this topic, especially when it has to do with mindset of Sierra Leoneans. We'll take the last one when at the Daily Mail newspaper. The Daily Mail newspaper says President Bio declares AU and ECOWAS urge restrain aim Venezuela crisis. AU, ECOWAS, now the biggest body in Africa as of now, you understand. I don't know, maybe North Africa gets another big one way, just like ECOWAS, but when it comes to Africa, I think AU now the biggest body we get now where they govern Africa. So then join hand with ECOWAS for say how they go talk to Trump, or how they will come inside the issues will lead to the capture of Venezuela president. But that's not the first topic for today. I just draw people attention to that. So now let me take the first topic for today from the Daybreak newspaper. Panic grips SLPP. This is our first topic we'll go take today from Bull. As I read the first chapter of this, I say the All People Congress Party (APC) has officially announced dates for its long-awaited lower level and delegate elections, a move that has been significantly reshape the country political atmosphere and, according to the political oversight, trigger unleashed within the ruling SLPP party. So my first question here is Edward Ngaketure. How, according to this writer, SLPP don't panic when APC they don't pull the long list and the long awaiting list for the lower level, and then also the delegates election. So how this list panic SLPP in your own way?
Well, I will debunk with the
writer.
I will debunk. That is his own view.
Okay.
It will be hypothetical if I say I will debunk with him. But what I'll say is, when the SLPP being gets the lower level elections, I don't think APC be get any panic or grip. Why should they be panic? It's a process where obviously we get for
jumper. If you jumper, you not go for election.
You just have to go through it. So I don't say there's any panic, but either ways they might be, in sense that we see now say the APC is gradually. You see, I don't even know when I will tell you this the last time. Say APC in a party where they underestimate.
Okay.
Underestimate in the sense, within a twinkle of an eye, they make peace between themselves. And they're able to forge ahead. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
We see now say the APC is taking another turn. Another turn in the sense, sober-minded politicians in the APC are now rally around each and every one for making a car with unity, peace, and tranquility when it comes to the 2028 all-game final. I'll call it the all-game final election. Yeah.
So 2028, will they join out with Black Leo?
No, the all-game final. No, that's not the part 2 now. The election is going to be an all-game final election. Yeah, because it's the, I would say, I for tell the fate of.
I just hope it happen between man and woman. Let's see the power of Sierra Leone.
Well, I don't foresee Sierra Leone forget a female running mate or a female presidential candidate for any election, because it's a very delicate one. Just where America be make a mistake by the Democrats made a mistake by appointing Hillary Clinton to be when America did not want a female president by then. So coming to the SLPP and the APC again, and to the article panic grips SLPP, I will agree small. Why I say I will agree is because we see now say the SLPP, the APC, sorry, are forming themselves. That's why I said the sober-minded APC politicians. They are now rallying around each other for make them see how peaceful it would be in the party, while others are fighting against each other. But that, if the writer should have said panic grip politicians in the APC, I should have agreed a little bit, because I see now say.
So now let's just watch the the writer they come from this point we are in. SLPP members then they think now, okay, they want they drag their foot, follow they see the step who they take, then they can take 2 steps ahead of me. You understand? No way. Because sometimes somebody will want beat you, they drag your foot first, let's see you track how you go before.
Well, they already get the lower level elections, which went peacefully,
and delegate election also.
Instead of articles like that, I should have expected. Well, it's the discretion of the editor.
Why
it is not my discretion?
Why are still, let's say, maybe this guy they look from that route? Wherein I tell you, the last time when I get you at the studio, we been get an article where we say Team APC only, and I refer you to that the person will make that statement say been done at the SLPP national delegate election. You understand? I be witness when the president for the Republic of Sierra Leone, President Bio, be make the statement say in no dey with nobody na SLPP without win na in dey support. You understand?
So it's all about, I would say, na peace talk. They reciprocate now. You don't come up to the SLPP now. You and SNSF don't back.
It don't back one APC.
Fine.
So not just the one APC. Yansane and other APC delegates them. They work out to people where they facing now get small issue with the party.
Yes, let me say sober. That's why it was sober-minded. Sober-minded. I'm not talking about those really first then come.
So it might be now that so all the right to watch and say, well, this that we don't panic the SLPP.
I don't think so. Why I don't think so is because the SLPP is the ruling government.
Okay.
So I'm not going to power them.
And outside the one they have the can now, then they'll come out already for months.
Yes, they are. So that shows that the SLPP was more prepared.
Okay.
I don't say than the EPC, but they prepared earlier for this. What do you expect the editor of the Daybreak newspaper for fine-tune this kind? Even though it's a very good one, it keeps the keeper around, it catches the attention of people. You understand?
Yeah.
It should have emphasized on best example practices from lower level elections. Say the SLPP did theirs, no any. All the 1 2 the whole stringent actions were taken by the president. So it should have preached peace
by the leader of the party.
Yes.
Are we expecting shots to be taken by Usman Fode Yansane?
Well,
if it happen,
everything in ambits of the
acting
as the acting. Okay. You have the Secretary General who is active.
Okay.
If they make some audio about some clarification about someone in qualification, not too long.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I think in my own estimation, even if it's not the chairman of the party, but there are other bodies, they have the advisory council, which the highest body council on the APC.
Okay.
They have to take it. It should be a lesson, what should I be, whistleblower for them. That the SLPP get the level elections, and it went out peacefully.
Peaceful.
You understand?
Yeah.
We also should practice the same. You understand?
Yeah.
No disrespect to them, but I saw a video circulating around social media wherein some members in the Bama Iluma area we are fighting that the election should not hold. For which reason, I don't know. And I've not seen the APC pulling a statement condemning that particular act.
And I don't know if they get more of them violence acts here. PPRC get the right for say, okay, would they stop the election as of now? Well, because of this way they happen, because of violence cases.
Well, I think one of these newspapers gets an article on, and we talk about the Gazette with the PPRC.
Okay, no problem.
Yes, yeah, so when it comes to that,
when we will discuss
on that.
Okay, no problem. And we'll take the next topic. Dr. Ibrahim Lano left the doctor behind, he's an academist. Dr. Ibrahim Bangura emerged new phase 2 in Sierra Leone politics. I think it was yesterday or day before yesterday. We also spoke about the same Ibrahim Bangura. Yesterday, right? We spoke about the same Ibrahim Bangura. I'm seeing most of his articles in a lot of newspapers these days. You understand?
Yeah.
One thing I ask myself, Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, they ask the media host they have a right bottom, or the media host them, or the writers them, then just the right forget the money attention. You understand? Because Dr. Ibrahim Bangura, an officer don't watch past 5 interview them for ever since saying they aspire for APC flag bearers. You understand? He's that kind of camp guy. You understand? So Dr. Ibrahim Bangura also, people they see him as new face into the politics. And if a new face into the politics, I send a claim, then I get small issue with that. Is he new face to the outer politics or new face to the APC party?
Okay, and before I answer questions, let me go back to the first point you make. Say, you see, there are so many newspapers these days. He has a very active PR team.
Okay.
That I will tell anybody for free. He has a very active, active. And I was at a meeting I've been in a meeting with some top people I'm not going to name.
Okay, yeah.
And I was told that some of these media houses, they already don't sign contract with them. That shows he's a serious politician. And all the grant interviews, I have already do my research on that.
Okay.
But it gets certain newspaper and the radio and television where you don't get contract with. I think it started with the newspapers first.
Okay.
Because for every day, a particular newspaper must publish something about it.
Yes.
That I know that he has a very active PR team. You know, just as I say, you know, they grant interviews. You understand?
Yeah.
You know, they make anybody talk for him. But when he go out to the public, he will go do the talking. You understand?
Yeah.
And try for convince people. Now, coming back to your question, saying that if he is new in the APC or is new in Sierra Leone,
The face of Sierra Leone politics.
he's not new in the APC. Just as Jagaban is not a new member in the APC.
Okay.
Jagaban, from what I know, joined the APC in 2014. He has his official membership card. 2014. I have not seen Dr. Bangura's own. I'm not seeing him yet.
Okay.
But I know that from what I know, from all intelligence, he has been in the party. He's a technocrat in the party, very quiet, very silent, active governance expert, working.
Okay.
So in the outer part, just as you say, he's new.
Okay.
But in the APC, he's not new.
Do you know why
If he was new, objection should have been raised.
Do you know why I ask you this question? It's a layman question because people will be asking, where have we been all this while?
It was working. Where was David Senge?
Where have we been?
Where was Dule? Where was Kande?
No, their own now is something else because
like I say,
they're not publicly it's a
I'm not talking about them coming public for the flag. I'm talking about their presence when they come, because we are now asking go try Dr. Bangura Bidi.
No, as of now we go say David Senge don't been at the scene now for like 7 to 8 years.
He came in 2018.
Fine, then he has been out with the public for like 7 to 8 years.
Before 2018. Before 2018.
Yeah.
How many of us knew about him? And by then he was doing massively well. Massively.
I think
he had built his relationship with Bill Gates and the family.
Middle land, but now for
long
a while.
He was working for IBF, a technology company that is associatedly owned by Bill Gates. He was the head in Kenya.
Okay.
And before that, he's an MIT fellow.
And I think he worked with Ted.
Now he make them foot the disabled people then they use. People don't know about that. That's one of the biggest inventions in the world. It was done by David Senge, but it was not in the Sierra Leonean environment. Okay. So people know, I know him from afar. We all went to church together.
Yeah, but David Senge not just come up from work and say they can aspire for flag bearership.
According to President,
he has served. And even been named one of the best ministers in Sierra Leone.
In the world, the best minister
in the world.
What I'm saying is, they are coming. Because now, as you said, people want to question why Dr. Bangura was not in the scene when
where have he been?
Power.
Yes.
Right. So that's the point I try for make now.
Because you just told us that he is not a new member at the APC party.
Yes.
So where have you been when the austerity was killed?
He was working for.
Where have you been during the days of Ebola?
Institutions like UNICEF, the United Nations.
That did not stop him from working for Sierra Leone or helping Sierra Leone.
Because former President Nkrumah had his own plans for him.
His President Nkrumah plans for him did not stop him for helping Sierra Leoneans. You know that.
I know what I'm. Listen. He came at his own appropriate time. Just as others came at their own appropriate time.
Then I think. From
I don't follow mix out interest. Why I don't follow mix out the interest of Sierra Leoneans?
Okay.
We are talking about politics. We are talking about the highest office in the country, which is the presidency. You understand?
And he is vying for that.
And he's vying for that. And he's a possible, not until they hide again, is a possible candidate. It might be. It might not be. Or maybe for somebody they be yeah. By how they see things, we are analysts. It's very, very practical.
Yeah.
We work on the streets of Freetown.
And we talk to people.
And if you ask me my own keen opinion, I will not speak for the APC. But he's a very good candidate. If you back this with the other next man, we get a Bia, it will be a very good combination. Trust me.
What if the other Bia no go behind this pan with
Bia? That's the problem they're having. So I don't want to go into that. But what I'm trying to say is,
yes,
if they prepare in political career before coming to Sierra Leone.
But don't you think that they disturb
You see,
some politician and also Sierra Leone.
You see, one of the trajectory we go for change in Sierra Leone is what if they don't do?
Why we for change that?
Why for change that? So we they make the people that will give the power for do it for do they become lazy. You see,
so which means
I was in church one day.
No, at the camp. Which means then they become lazy because they say, "Me, I be don't do me, you know."
No,
and so what they make them lazy?
Fine. Now people are questioning, say, "Which make Dr. Ibrahim Bangwa Usa EBD?
Usa EBD.
We no can salon for can give you support." And the supporter now for eating make road, make hospital, send picking and go school. What is the member of parliament doing? What did the mayor they do? What did the district council they do? One time we have a argument with somebody in church, outside the church don't come up.
Okay.
The person say in area where that money man we na neighbor no do nothing for the community. The first question I ask her is, what do the member of parliament they do? That man they don't make him money. Do you know I suffer for getting money? Yes, it is good to be corporate socially responsible. You understand? But not to payment obligation. You have government elected officials when you vote for a folk. They are paid with taxpayers' money. They are the ones going for the coerce. Don't go around and coerce people say because this fellow it was not around, it was not so what he don't do. No.
Okay. The writer here said his vision for Sierra Leone is clear: unity, inclusive governance, youth empowerment, and economic transformation.
These are political talks.
Driven by knowledge and integrity.
These are political talks by
I just take one away na youth empowerment. You understand? In as much as they go as Musa in Binde, but the moment when come, in go into that. Because sometimes when they say development, you understand? Not to forgo make road, build office, or that cinema. The mindset are the first thing we for try for develop. So he has been at FBC. Training young people, even some old people.
He's a lecturer.
You understand? He lecture them. So what thing that they tell you? He don't train mindsets them. So that now okay, Lord Justice, that now you know we don't do for FCL.
That's a very huge role for.
Yes.
And it's loved by students. At one time, I was doing some social media posts. I began for post David Senge, I post Dr. Ibrahim Bangwa at the same time. I be trying for say who is between the two. Because for me,
you will not like the comment section.
Well, I'm not be too mind because there are backlashes.
I told you will not like the comment section.
But in my own view, I see the two as if they are almost the same human beings.
Okay.
In terms of mindset, in terms of the love from the public, in terms of education.
One would like to say David Senge is more with the people than when you look at that. Ibrahim Bangwa.
Ibrahim said they were the people. The short term no more don't come. People have loved him. The elite loved him. You see, one of the things where we fail to realize is David Senge is widely loved. I will take time this woman. You understand? He's been loved by the lower, the upper, and the middle.
And as of now, he's a Christmas. You can't just go to any mosque or any church.
He's a politician. He's a government official. So it's not going to one. But what I know is he's a Roman Catholic. He's a baptized farm Roman Catholic.
It just shows in a pure present.
The point I'm saying, why make I compare them? Why make I always compare them two is because for me they are the finest politicians right now in Sierra Leone, in the APC and the SLPP. That's my own opinion, and I go ready for arguing with anybody. I have my point. Not to the old one where we don't take we have to come back into power. Both parties will get it.
Yeah. This but you know say that not two way not they done.
Fine. So you see, coming back to the topic, you see Dr. Ibrahim Bangwa, he gets very good strategies around them. People will educate like him, where they get good advice.
So which means his main word for campaign, my hands are clean. It's on track. So you keep your hand clean. Not this one. You don't work for the government just because you have to keep your hand clean.
That's a very good strategy, also.
Okay.
Okay. Now, our name, but a few in Jagaban. Who again? They will not work under the former APC
the former APC government.
No,
I don't know
none.
But Andy Macaulay also worked. But
he worked as a
calling him by anything like Yuki or that.
He was working for the
see that he's investigating.
So how will I investigate? I'm this man to work. But I know that he's not a corrupt individual. I know him. He's a man of principles.
Okay.
But he has worked in an institution That has nothing to write home about when he was there. And he was sacked. I don't know say again President Nkrumah move on to. Lots of them, but that is another one for me to go into. That has
I mean, just want to tell you, say, if you don't society they sack you, which means maybe you know they perform.
Well, it might be a political issue also. You understand?
Yes.
But the thing is, Dr. Ibrahim Magoha is public relations team is very strong. He has very good strategies. When they tell her for waka, when they tell her for go, and for my own intelligence, he has a very strong backing in the APC party. By someone where they refer to say there might be relatives.
Okay.
It might be a relative to the former President Nkrumah.
And if not to just that, APC the flag bearership race very tough this trip, because when you talk about the JFK, the Dr. Mara, nobody knows if Samura Kamara is going back with the former vice president. If very tough. If not that, I think he is educated enough. If I was and young enough to become the next president.
Let me make this, and I'm going to post it on all my pages. Okay. The statement I'm going to make now.
Okay.
If I was Traore in Sierra Leone.
Yeah.
When I mean Traore, if I was Traore in Sierra Leone.
So after this, I will start calling him Nyake Traore.
No. If I was Traore in Sierra Leone, in the sense wherein I'm in charge of the country through the barrel. You understand? Yeah. And I'm given an opportunity to say, okay, time for elections. I will be the one that will unpick. I'm not doing election. Okay. I will select both candidates for the parties. You know why I say so?
No.
Something in the back. Let's not make hypocrisy. Very, very clear. Clear in the sense.
So which means you still support that past constitution where the APC been they use?
No.
Selective method.
No, I don't support it. What I support is my own ideology.
Okay.
Which is, as a Pan-African
and as a leader of APC party, you know what?
I'm not as a leader of APC party, but as that's why I use Traore.
Yeah.
You know how Traore come into power.
I know.
That method of being in power. If I was given that opportunity, say after 2 years, I say election in Sierra Leone, I will be the one with these two formidable party there was issue with the candidates them that I know. I know some of the record them. I know what someone capable of doing. I know what someone don't do. Before this time, you understand? I will unpick. I will pick these two guys. I pick the two possible from the APC.
So now go kill on us.
Let nobody now tell who are going to be the two.
So now go kill on us.
Yes, because
that's a very interesting one.
See, these individuals, if they turn up, it will be a very. I'm not going to propose any candidate.
That's a very interesting one.
Yes, but it will be an election of high competition. But every day they make this statement. If any of these two parties make wrong choice, they get for hunt them for the rest of their life. Because if SNP allow APC take power, waiting they want to do where they mistake for do. Now APC they do. If APC make mistake, they allow SNP to go another term. That will be the end. And the possibility will be saying a young man they go. Well, and go for two. Anybody they go out for go. But you see, that's why the election is crucial. Because if SNP make slight mistake, waiting they want for do so for go 3-4 terms. Then APC that I know they will do.
Then where NGC get for win the election, then they get for do. Like just don't concentrate on APC. NGC are also there. Okay, if I put that now, only two get for the Daybreak newspaper. We will take a short break. When we come back, we go take the next newspaper away now, the Calabash newspaper.
Solo na sleep you dey sleep so?
No Bobs, I dey enjoy Magic TV.
But you know wetin but Magic TV? The one thing wey me glad for. They say that they do live program them. Then they do live streaming, live shows, live coverage, obituary, advert. Then they do Zoom for them party, meeting, elect you get funeral service. Then ready for Zoom and for you. And always me don't hear so about Magic TV. It's like they come for help people them.
Well, this kind of batinia, how about the couple?
But what me know, I understand say Magic TV reasonable. For anything where you want to do, you go feel say na radio you dey go for go do am. But na Magic TV, outside people and go see all thing na dey you dey do am.
Well, this Italic them come with the magic box for we.
But one good thing about Magic TV, if you dey na you host, you get public notice, you get obituaries, you get any announcements where you want to, just call 032-138-138. Then they can collect them and give you prize.
Magic TV, Usai, reality, they meet fantasy.
Feel more, see more.
Fambo, welcome back. You still there with me and Edward Nyake today as we analyze the newspaper front page to one the people and the viewers of Magic Television. That the first newspaper will be taken at the Daybreak, and today the second newspaper what they can take for this segment that the Calabash newspaper. The front page say PPRC Gadget APC final internal election rules sets 14-day publication period. This front page, can you make it very understandable for viewers?
Well, it just feels like we man one for married.
Yeah.
In the Catholic Church, we are for married. We call it what we call banks of marriage. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you mean by banks of marriage? If anybody gets, I will read with the words of the priest. If anybody have anything that is bound to stop this marriage, if we make it known to the priest. Okay. You understand? It will be read probably 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You understand? So the Political Party Regulation Commission don't gazette the internal election rules, which they also did for the SLPP.
Okay.
When they had their lower level elections. What they should abide by, what the PPRC is expecting. You understand?
Yeah.
What they should do, how they should compose themselves, everything enough for do. You understand?
Yeah.
It has been put out for publication, and it is a 14-day publication period. Wherein, if the APC has any issue with any of these rules, they will tender it within the 14 days.
Within the 14 days.
As soon as the 14 days done, the rule is set, the game is open, everybody is ready to play. I don't know if the APC has any issue with the Gazette, or if they have any issue with what the government, with what the PPRC has gazetted. You understand?
But someone will, somebody go on for ask, you understand? And due to what people they understand is that APC, the lower level election is supposed to start on the 5th.
Yesterday.
Day before yesterday on the 5th, you understand? And this Gazette come out yesterday, when at the 6th. And they also say they get 14 days period publication. So the process going to go on then this publication day on together?
Yes.
Okay.
Because during
let's make a ask. People go to say now after the 14 days period, everything they start.
No, the 14 days starts yesterday.
Okay.
And the end next week Tuesday again.
Okay.
You understand? So if you check the APC then timetable now, they don't have much activities
within those days.
Within these days, okay. From now to the 14 days. It has been launched already. You understand?
Yeah.
Yesterday, I think they had a meeting. I don't know where, but the APC had a meeting.
Okay.
And also, Dr. Samsumana, they had to give him his card.
His card, yes. I think I saw a video of that.
And that was the request of the Political Party Regulation Commission. It has already been done.
Okay.
So, why they say 14 days? Because probably there might be things where the APC what for raise concern about. You understand? And it will be dealt with.
Yeah, because now you want them. Any kind yes. Way, people will go more
stage. So the PPRC don't say you are supposed to have this from 9 to 4. But they want it to extend because of the gravity of that particular event. Okay. They want for them to extend to 9 to 10. They will have to say, hey, PPRC, we have an issue.
So let me just read out their press release on the 5th January 2026. Okay. Pursuant to Section 25 of the Political Parties Act 2022, Act number 25 of 2022, the public is hereby informed that the Political Party Regulation Commission (PPRC) has published in the Sierra Leone Gazette number 104 volume CLXVI, the final internal election rules and regulation of the APC, of the All People Congress Party APC, for 14 days, commencing today, Monday the 5th January 2026 to Tuesday the 20th January 2026. Please note that the Commission will not entertain objection to the said internal election rules and regulation. The Gazette internal election rules and regulation can be purchased from Sierra Leone government book. So now I still take this out. Please take note. The commission will not entertain objection to the said internal election rules and regulation. So I don't know what are they referring to. Let me ask you where we begin just now. If this 14 days period they within the work frame where the APC don't already publish out.
Yes, because
now the PPRC say they know they entertain objection from waiting they don't right to give them.
Well, because probably they have an agreement. So tell the two parties them you don't see an agreement.
Yeah,
and one thing I know is the Political Party Regulation Commission. They work with all the political parties.
Okay.
Not only the APC, the SLPP and the UDM, the PLP, PNP, and the likes of mankind. You understand? So probably they might have gotten a concrete agreement before they public this gazette.
Okay.
You understand? It has not been published, and the APC not debunk anything about that
at all.
So they are in a comfortable position. They're okay with the gazette.
So that means what you are saying here is the right thing, which means they don't get agreements before both of them publish anything.
APC, we know them, they are opposition. If they don't get agreements, they will be all over the place.
Okay.
Say PPRC want for a pose. You understand? But they agreed, and I really admire the leadership of Yansane.
Okay.
I was thinking when Sam Sumana and issue will come up, they might have some skirmishes will come up, but it was dealt with
amicably. Just after that, and they're not just grab their yard.
No,
membership.
So publicly done.
He published it out before even giving it to him.
Yes, that shows that his leadership is very, very composed. Even though legally they say he has a price, but I don't want to support that. Coming again to PPRC for today's publication period. After when this all is done, then I know the APC will not have any issue with the Political Party Regulation Commission after the 14 days. I don't think so. If they have, then probably the arrangement with them will not be proper. If they don't, then they work by the rules and regulation that is set.
And also, if this are from the PPRC, in case you want to know the rules and regulations there, you can get an Sierra Leone government book, or you can go to the PPRC the website and download them. So you yourself go able to read them for yourself. You're not in the newspaper, so we not in the position for read them out to you.
No.
You understand?
No.
If you did at the newspaper, I read that press to you because in then at the newspaper, but the printing gets some issues.
Yeah.
So I have to read it from my phone. So we're not going to read the rules because somebody will watching now will say waiting at the rules. But we're not going to read them out for now because nothing at the newspaper. And I'm waiting there at the newspaper, Magic Television, they analyze to people. So we just hope say everything work well between the APC and the PPRC. So that
which I really expect for, because why I say that? I know that institutions have been politicized over this time.
Most of them.
This time and now. You understand? Not most of them. As long as you have been paid by government, that institution has been politicized. So I'm expecting the Political Party Regulation Commission, who has a commissioner that is appointed by the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, who is a member of the SLPP government, for let them work amicably with the APC, for let APC not cry foul. Because if they do anything contrary to what is written in that gazette, I know PPRC will have to find them. PPRC will don't find them before this time, and they paid. So find the SLPP paid.
This one is not part of the newspaper, you understand? But let's just get something straight here. I hope for see something. I don't know if you said the hope for see that kind of thing. We are in the president will appoint somebody, then parliament reject and say we are not satisfied with this person. You understand? Due to his past record. I'm hoping to see that one day. Seriously, I'm hoping to see that. I don't know if you are hoping to see that.
You see, some of these things I collect for deal with radical hands. You know I say so? No. If these things were applicable, there are certain individuals. I will name names, but not now.
No names. Yeah.
No, I will name names.
You can do that on the social page.
No, I will name names because I have evidence to infect. So I will name names. Someone that will make a foreign affairs minister is being criminalized by Chastelo
before he was appointed.
That issue never came up. His name is repeatedly called by Chastelo during the 2009 TIC, a special court for Sierra Leone trial in the Hague at the egg or the egg that usually can disturb me at times.
Okay.
In the egg, his name was called publicly.
And he passed through parliament.
Yes, he was made foreign affairs minister for that matter. One of the highest.
Someone that is handling our international issues.
Someone that is being named by former President Taylor. That individual, we have been seen in the Muntaba training Sierra Leoneans that we are misled by Folis and Co.
Okay.
In the APC also.
Let us don't go out.
No, we should. In the APC also.
No, I was just making my point that I'm hoping to see one day someone being appointed by a president in Sierra Leone and parliament reject that person.
It will never be.
Let me take the next topic for the Calabash newspaper. We say ACC strengthening protection for whistleblower and witness as new regulations take effect. The Anti-Corruption Commission, ACC, has on January 5, 2026, January 5, but what's happening? And so January 5, 2026, announced the full operationalization of the whistleblower and witness protection regulations 2025, making a major step in strengthening the safeguard of individuals who disclose corruption or provide evidence in matter of public interest. This one, I like the idea. I like the regulation and I want to take effect now. If not begin it, you understand. But my question here is, how we go able to change the people their mindset? Let them not be saying that just politics talk. You understand? Because somebody will say, okay, this the government, they just want to know kind of evidence. We see this now, them come up here. You understand? So when they thing like this they happen, how will they try to talk to the layman there? Because sometimes the layman then they see the actual corrupt system, the keke riders, the bike riders, the taxi drivers. You understand? Now then they see what the police they do. Now then they take passenger that Nanessa, then they outside they go drop John, outside they go drop Tina. You understand? So how you feel say ACC and the entire commission for therefore talk to the ordinary citizens to change their mindset so that they will able to get a proper action.
Senior ACC members, I think it was yesterday. Okay. One is the member of the Outreach and External Affairs Department. And I also was opportune to talk with the director for external education. You understand? So all these issues you raised, when I host one of them, I raised all these issues. I talk about social for pooling money, because the anti-corruption budget that was given was 13,700,000,000 for the 2026 fiscal year.
Okay.
And I know that money is not even enough for the operations of the anti-corruption. You understand? I raised the issue of finance. I raised the issue of confidentiality. I raised so many other issues.
Okay.
And after we go sit on back in a small corner, I said no. We need not a Sierra Leonean. We need not to be hypothesis. In the sense, NT Francis Benkefala upon in wisdom. Now you don't say these regulations are for whistleblowers. So me no say now, if I'm an informant or if I want to pull out something with the go on where I no like, I am protected by the Anti-Corruption Commissioner.
Okay.
They talk about relocation, talk about compensation and reward, talk about binding personal agreement. It has a lot of things that where the provision make for, and also tells them that best practices, international best practices. My issue here is I want to reserve my opinion when it comes to this issue, because I don't want us to be hypothesis in the sense we presume say I not get what happen and this not get for all water people will have to be snitched, so to say. Even if you don't can give you story, if you feel threat, they will not come to your service. I don't want us to look into all that.
Okay.
Because if we do, we will not play justice to the regulations that is being given. Okay. And if we don't, we look and see and hope. Because let's also look at the bad part of it. We are saying, I mean, say, Salone, things are not good when it comes to implementation and evaluation. Yeah. They are not. That is nobody not lie to you. But when it comes to this one, this is the first time we have this type of regulations.
Yeah.
And if we embrace some and the commission work towards all the commitment, I think corruption will less small bit from the level where it is. So I want to end there. I don't want us to be hypothesis. Begin think say they're not going to do harm, they're not getting money. I don't want us to
just one more questions. Instead of this act, why won't we just say ACC train young graduates as informants or not just as like CID officers that will be working for ACC purely
intelligence, not to something they disclose. Probably they are doing it undercover.
No, let's just say, what if they're not the drum? Let them do that instead of the because witness now. One of the key things the way they highlight for the witness there for them protection, they say relocation. I was born and raised at Aberdeen, so because I don't pull honorable Joblo Jabla in Nado, so now therefore take me now go put me for my which is not convenient for me.
Well, according to
just one of the options that we then give. Well, you know, say at all.
According to the director of outreach and public education, Abubakar Toure, he told me that agreement will be done by you, the individual, and the commission
before giving them out the information.
Yes, okay. That I, Edward Nyake Toure, I feel threatened. I don't want to leave here again. I want to leave other side. Okay. The commission will provide. So I asked him, "Now they build those for me." He laughed. You understand?
Yeah.
Because my comfortability comes first. So that's why I say I don't want us to be hypothesis.
Okay.
In thinking about if it not happen. No watch no more lossy. If it not happen, then we will backlash BNK Fala. Probably you will make President Bill make you lose a job.
And today I'm going to be a little bit I don't know how to say it, but biased because today I have my favorite topic here.
Okay.
Professor Ezekiel K. Darami Lako unveiled 2026 public engagement agenda focused on mindset change. First, do you know who Professor Lako is?
Professor Lako is the first IPAM student for be Vice Chancellor on Sierra Leone.
Okay.
The first IPAM student for be Professor on Sierra Leone.
Okay.
The first IPAM student for be the Deputy Vice Chancellor in Sierra Leone.
Guys, have you now seen the reason why I said he's one of the best analysts in Sierra Leone? now you're getting along. Let's go.
He's the first IPAM student to be the African Peer Review Mechanism Committee head.
Okay.
And the first Sierra Leone also for head Africa Young Voices Television, which is now Nain Salon Sabi, as people say, but I'm not saying a Magic TV, Nain Salon Sabi. You understand? He has so many first. He has, and he's a brilliant mind. He's an accountant. He's an accounting student. I think he's the first accounting student for be Vice Chancellor in the history of Sierra Leone. Okay. He has his own record. Yeah. When it comes to education, he's broad. He has very good human relation. He's now the Vice Chancellor. I think he's the youngest Vice Chancellor we've had in the history of Sierra Leone also. Okay. So he's a dynamic human being.
And Dr. Lako also, if you know somebody will be watching Big Sister, and you can see during the days of Zainab Sharif and that of AYV, he was the one who chaired everything, the process, waiting me go.
If it was not for Dr. Lako, I don't think AYV would have been.
Okay.
Even though the intervention of Africell did very well for them, but Dr. Lako, Dr. Suma
play his role. Okay.
Yes.
So now let me read. What I said, my best topic this today. 2026 public engagement agenda focus on mindset change. I underline the word mindset change because everything where they happen to win as a lot today, either good or bad, now mindset. Yeah. The mindset where the citizens them get. Yeah. So let's just read something here. Professor Ezekiel K. Darami Lako has unveiled an ambitious 2026 engagement agenda aimed at reshaping national development through education, mindset transformation, underline the word for me, mindset transformation, and active citizen participations. In a message of hope and national, at the start of the new year, Professor Ezekiel K. Darami emphasizes that development should not be narrowly defined by physical infrastructure or government expenditure alone. Instead, he urged that sustainable progress being with how citizens think, what they value, and how they participate in shaping the country's future. You understand? Let me tell you today, say this time, I don't want to be biased, you understand, to every other writers in this book. But this will be my best topic for today. Where, in fact, I don't know Professor Ezekiel.
Okay.
Okay, I don't know him personally.
Okay.
But this topic today, we get for deal with the mindset of people. Let me just say, of young people. I'm so much interested in this one because I think we start. Yesterday we also get something. We say the mindset of the APC people need for be changed from 10 years. Let them know say a competitive election where they go for everybody they go compete. You understand? And all that get for do with the mindset. So now today, Professor Ezekiel is telling us that the development of a nation, not to just for make road
physical, not just the physical,
yes, not to just for make road, not to for build bridges, but for mindset, for change our mindset, for build up our mindset for a better participation in governance. You understand? I can tell you, I don't want to call them, but there are even honorables, government officials that don't have that mindset of developing Sierra Leone rather than developing their party. You understand? Most of them are more of their party than Sierra Leone, and Sierra Leone is bigger than the party. You understand? People are in governance that are serving their party instead of the country. Then they see some man where they make statements with the president in blah 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 blah, with the president in. Let's start from what you have done for your country, the side where you head. You understand? With the ministry of this, we don't do this, we don't do this, we don't do this. Not I start with President Bill, your idea. What have your ministry done? So the mindset of Sierra Leoneans then really need for be changed, not to even with the layman them alone, not to even with the media man them alone, not to even the grassroots people alone, but government officials then.
Okay, so I will take you back to the old, I would say venerable Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma, one-time leader of the APC party,
and also the president of Sierra Leone,
and foremost, I would say foremost economist in Sierra Leone.
Okay.
He said in 2007 that the Attitudinal and Behavioral Change Commission is just not an opportune but a prerogative step and opportune for Sierra Leoneans, but the commission did not forge ahead. I can always talk and say I for be really happy if they for be terminate all other commission and they left that one day. They operate with and force for 5 years now this country.
But it starts well in
it did not start well, because if it be start well, it die along the way. So it did not start well. Okay. I will not say it started well.
We make MRC.
There were scary issues.
Even they say the man they can change and then can change and get them change.
Yes, that was the very, very good idea of the president.
Because
I for been wish we for be maintain that commission in Sierra Leone. And it's not too late if President Bill also could take up that responsibility. So attitudinal and behavioral change.
So do you think we need to train the mindset of children going to school?
Yes,
college,
for begin.
And even government officials
begin from nursery school. Okay. Take her up to His Excellency the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
All of us.
Every Sierra Leonean. We are certain thing anyway, then with DNA.
and it's very poor.
Salomon will ever look at the positive side of anything. And as soon as you talk something, the first side you look at, now the bad side. Whatever. That devil will die. Sorry, that devil. There was a video. Yeah, you see, interesting. It's funny, but interesting. That devil will die. Could you believe, say, I see someone in post where the person talk say, hey, madam, you. The devil follow it die. Then the person put them in post, hey, madam, you.
How madam, you?
Is the building Abba or is it the KK Abba? No, it is not. But just because we don't get a very clear mindset, we blame everything on all. Anything happen at Salon. Now make president everybody not define again.
So that's a make people where they think say Salomon, you know, the guy say Salomon no dey answer questions
At all.
That's all na the mindset. No, we not say Salomon.
Yes.
Now the mindset where Salomon get say if you go direct you dey lost.
So he choose for go the other way.
Ben. If you dey now with pikin wey dem train na Europe, who did it? Mom, I'm not the one who did it. But if you ask your own pikin Africa, who did this? What? Did what?
Then for Toledo street.
Na the mindset.
Now the hospital lady, now they inject salon and the uta. That's what I will say. Because everybody in a salon they born new uta. The first market na for Toledo street for peace na street. Now the first they inject. In all hospitals. Wait, see, we are laughing about it, but you go to countries like America. Come on, Ghana. You throw it in a street, you get tickets. Talk less of you do anything in a public nuisance na street, you get tickets.
Okay.
But Salomon right man, they were musician. So it things have become too difficult.
And to be frank, with every other Sierra Leone everybody in Salon we mindset very poor. Sierra Leone as they them born in Europe, we don't care now for just few months.
Some have even been
now for just few months.
They don't dirty them brain.
Let me tell you now for just few months. The other way down they past 5 years, we are now all at the same.
No, the same.
Because so, now Salon, you go see somebody with government number plates, official, they drive na street. The champ Ghana inside the motorcar.
It's a real do.
Na street.
When you talk, you have like palace.
How on earth somebody they think like that? Picking that they go
then the end product now is now then same people where they back. Hey, we go the city dirty. So you don't dirty where you throw in a dirty.
Let's tell you,
they don't do for make one money.
I get something where I get a bike where they always use for come and go home. You understand? So one day, now the government driver actually and get picking them, school picking them at the back of the motorcar. At now they wait for the traffic light at the middle of the street. We see a marker. But you know, so no they come up for people about. I don't want to use the one we use.
Yeah.
So when we take on across the curve. Slow down now go nearer. Now say they picking their way in a motorcar. Now so you want let them they think where they big like they think so. For let them know say they not for wait for traffic light. If they meet somebody they wait for traffic light they for cosa.
Indeed.
So the guy told him watch me. Then starting go.
Because I want nothing for say.
You understand? So now we just try for train. Okay, so now for mindset and don't stop. You know the training.
One of the things forceful mindset. Then it's now a natural mindset. The born Utah. If I am born a Mende man, no matter how it twist me, take na SLPP adi. If they born me na
McKinney,
obviously I'm supposed to be APC.
And if you do McKinney now, then Bonnie McKinney raise na McKinney begin campaign for SLPP. Somebody go begin watching the full man.
Abu, who is now the resident minister. I was in McKinney for all the years that I did to university.
Okay.
Abu was humiliated by his own relatives because of the SLPP, which is bad.
Very bad.
George Bush papa na be Republican, the Peking na be Democrat. But that doesn't change anything. Say I go follow me papa. No.
Footstep.
Well, some of we are safe because we are interracial. Me now
I'm just glad for the
me I can get people who can say me not to my actual tribe. They say me they are
me just glad for the
I have someone that will argue me it argue me like say
I'm so happy for journalism. I'm so happy for journalism. I'm neutral. If you see me with APC, you know they complain. They see me with SLPP, no complain.
I go and find stories.
I'm here for stories.
They don't.
I'm here for stories. Only, suppose you don't go boss me tonight and when see me the passage this time, so person. I went there for stories and I'm always with my camera and my mic.
You know, that is what I'm there for.
You understand?
Yeah,
no problem that I always do the watch at the Calabash newspaper and do your salon people and who mindset law will change.
Change with attitude.
With attitude.
President Kouma, when it comes to power, when he was in power 2007, I loved him. I admired him for that.
You understand? So because of that,
I admired him for
because
that.
of the mindset, we take the next 5 minutes and still continue that mindset talk day. Now we just read the Daily Mail, the front page. President Bio declares AU and ECOWAS restrain aim of Venezuela crisis. So now we just continue with this mindset. Do ya love it try for make people understand say your mindset where you dey go, where you do every day, now you picking the land from.
It's like a circle. You see, like you know how racism dey in the world.
In the world.
You know, the one way they treat we so right now, then papa then and they treat we first. They copy from them papa then.
They don't. The like, papa they don't make they don't understand. Say we the layman,
we black people are rubbish to them. So it's a circle. The circle continue because and there is a music shall we say they teach it to their children. So the circle continue. They blame it on the menu, blame it on Puerto Rico, blame it on OJ, blame it on everybody except for their own race. That is what he's saying.
Because when you watch at the UN Council first, let me start from there. Before black man not there among them. Imagine 18
up till now with the Security Council is battling with having.
You understand? Imagine 18 man sit down for decide
the fate of a black man.
The fate of 4,000 black people.
18 just 18
black people.
So why the other example is because
you understand?
The mindset. And because it's a circle, they don't teach you now. You picking and self don't take them. You picking and self then get for pass around to them picking them.
And all that say make would they feel say black man for always they be a weight man. You understand?
Because of the mindset.
The mindset we don't
get.
And we need for wake up now. We need for wake up. I know they tell anybody, me not a believer. I know tell nobody not become a believer. But if we refrain small from this Quran and Bible and decide for take some certain steps as Africans, and that will help Africa a lot. Yeah,
you know, the spiritual guidelines is one.
It's one.
But the physical we talk about now and the mental well-being and mindset of any individual, it depends on the social activities and the political setting of that.
Where they surround yourself with.
Fine. That is what it means. You don't get anything for change. If you imagine, I mean, like for me, I was born and raised in the Ubafos Barracks, and I will tell you, say 70% of Sojaman Pikine must eat gunpowder. Yeah. Because we are taught in the bag that we eat gunpowder, you get mind. You get mind. And we want get mind. Similarly, you go down be. Well, if my father is a thief, what do you expect from me? I have to practice some of these things.
Even if you don't want to, even if you want to, Papa no day, you do what Papa.
Yeah, because check as my Papa can do and go scot free. We have seen houses where in mama they go the pikin they go.
The pikin they go.
We say me say start am. That from the mama.
So which mean the parents need for.
Somebody don't throw water plastic in any killing company because when plastic go na the driver face.
The driver face.
The way talk is safe na ipala ID.
Na ipala sena.
That's why I say we are being injected in hospitals.
First marklet.
The first two marklets now for Troy Dotina Street and for Wetina Street. Now the first two marklets. It dey inside with DNA. It dey now blood. Sierra Leoneans.
Because
it will never change.
Why I support that? Before you reach Bosalt, trash can daily. You know they believe say the trash can up empty while the people at the Ibdot you under the trash can. Under the trash can. Even on the area they be called Farm Junction. You go there now there is a trash can. Up this time the trash can the Ibdot you under the left the trash can.
Crown supermarket, so Big Bite. The restaurant is called Big Bite. Then Dotty they pull inside the place.
The restaurant.
They left the trash can and carry back outside. So we waiting at that cold fire area. This is one of the things also we and also say police they know they see them because the president they use that route every day. City council they don't mind when they sweep. They sweep before they every day. Big Bites, I'm calling them again. Big Bites, then Dotty, then they pull her inside the restaurant and count outside. And then they put her inside the trash room. They left her, then they put her outside. I think God bless you now, don't get the kush team. They can just can scatter, find waiting for friend. Like say we are living in ancient days where we may tell you say some dirty box you go find food or you go find money or you go find clean food, which is rubbish.
So
that's what you say we mindset na different.
So we not get much time again. Everybody out there, try for watch your Dr. Ezekiel lack of this article that you read them, but mindset then a salon. But
there's an issue one of these people are just follow no just go multiple 5 minutes no more. Who talks about President Bio declare.
Okay.
It's President Bio on the civic, yes, the civic fest it declares say on the 18th of January 20 of every year. We forget National Remembrance Day.
So let me just read the articles a bit. As part of the annual activities plan, the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, the Minister of Information and Civic Education, Chernobyl, and the leadership of the ministry engage key stakeholders, partners, including the National Independent Commission for Peace and National Cohesion, to commence January 18, 2026 as National Remembrance Day, following the proclamation by President Bio during the opening of the Sierra Leone Civic Festival 2025 at the newly transformed Miata Civic Center in Freetown. This declaration fills a key recommendation of the Truth Reconciliation Commission, which called for National Day of Remembrance to honor those who lost their lives and those who survived the country's decades-long civil war.
Yeah, it's very, very important. And yesterday was January 6th.
Yeah.
And why I just want to say some few words is that I look at the video where Sorios Samoa do, which is very, 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 very heartrending when I look at that video.
And I can watch that video with my kids.
You see, no,
I can watch.
No, why I will watch out with my kids because I want to tell us, see, this is at the never again situations in Sierra Leone. Look how people were treated because of the one war. That there was a young boy with a old PZDA.
No, around Church Ram. The one where not they talk, right?
Yes.
Around Church
Ram, yes. And that boy, that makes it so emotional for me because that boy was not a rebel. Father Baton was at St. Michael's Lodge. Now he began for take care of the bobo. It's a stress. A young boy at that age, he firing sound from all sides. Soldier and all up till now, as I'm talking to you, Bakari, that boy is not normal. I think they lost him some few years ago. Father Baton was so devastated. The boy was psychologically traumatized because how can a young boy like that be able to fire a sniper?
Just imagine.
Impossible. I'm not supporting.
The Minister of Information by then
will be dead. They probably kill him. The boy knows have been nothing but gun business. Just that when they were having crossfire, even the big one and the panic. Chocolates of a small child where mama don't left her and papa don't left her. That's why if you see the boy reaction, he won't be able to say anything. Up till now, till he lost in life, that young man was not able to utter a word.
So what?
As young as he is. So the thing I want to make is these are the never again situation in Sierra Leone. Yesterday I repeat it again. I think I have to write an article on that. The never again situations in Sierra Leone.
So what are you expecting citizens to do on the 18th January 2026?
We should declare it
every other year.
A day for symposium, day for public education, gather people in town halls, teach them, say, this is the way you see so, now make the work kind salon, and these are the never again situations in Sierra Leone. Okay. Show them examples. I will stop there, but it was too emotional for me for watch that small body. It was not a rebel. Just that it was caught in the crossfire. The one where be they shoot, it was killed. You see later on in that same video, one of the fellow them where they say, where so you say this was another person where they fed inside the building. Now maybe they fire the sniper. But that young innocent boy.
Don't even get a health.
Look how they tied the ball. Nigerians. They come up close and cancer for secure with people. Now they end up for the kill.
I don't get that story there a lot. Say the ECMOC that can not to fucking rescue.
But for kill everybody. That young boy at age 5.
So January 18, let the government just use them for
reflection, educate people.
Let we know.
Sure.
Not to the best option for any situation.
Yes.
Okay. Fambo, thank you very much. This na Magic Newspaper Review, and now we go stop for today's segment. So in the midday show of the Magic Newspaper Review. So we'll see back tomorrow on Magic Television channel 38. And don't forget for following our Facebook page for watch more exciting programs there. May we bring the program to you now back as Sidik Kamara. So say tomorrow, I say thank you very much everybody. We appreciate me for watching Magic Television.